folks. Thanks for tuning in. For the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. You'll see Seattle and the home team. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Ewing. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Anthony in the small forward. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's Seattle with the ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Poked loose. Goes back up. Snatched up. Outside for Curry. Here's Butler. And off the fire, and in it goes.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Clearly is right. He is not the guy to be giving open shots to from anywhere inside of that arc.
Here's Curry. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Anthony. That's good on the jump shot.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Pippen. Anthony with the block. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Full credit goes to him on that one, Greg. I mean, the defense played pretty good position, but just couldn't do much about it. That's just better offense that time.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Butler nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Up top, Kobe. Defended by Butler. Here's Bryant. Oh, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Kobe's got his first points of the game. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked away. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Pippen. On the wing, Kobe. Crafty move. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter. at least at the offensive end.
Kobe kicks to Sampson. Bryant gets a wide open look. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Thomas with the steal. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Ewing. The leaner inside. No good on that one.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Thomas. After the basket by Seattle. 17-foot shot on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sampson's got his second basket of the game.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Smith again. It's Bryant. Shot from 12. Mutombo kicks to Smith. Here's George. The kick out to Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. Johnson dishes to Aldridge. For Seattle, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Johnson. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. A baseline J. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Johnson. Johnson with the block. George against Leonard. Out to Wallace. Back to Leonard. That's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Seattle leads by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Christie is up there with Johnson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Wallace. And for Seattle, they've got Smith. Paul George is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Thomas.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
They've got Magic Johnson. Also Christie out there. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wallace. And for Seattle, Aldridge out there with Paul George. Then it's Thomas. And it's Smith. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Pass to Christie. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Seattle. Ewing comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Butler in for Smith. Here's Wallace for the finish. Pull-up jumper. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A jump hook. And Johnson finishes off inside. And it's a tie ball game. Here's Unseld. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Johnson. And it's in there.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And Seattle making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. Here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Seattle.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Christie again. Here's Christie. Lock at 6. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance. Hey, watch out, man. Watch out.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much. They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Johnson. He has 11 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
And stolen by Butler. Puts it up. Oh, and the jam by Butler. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Unseld. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Anthony's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Aldridge kicks to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
They grab their own miss. They get a hand on it. Tries again. And stolen by Wallace. Christie against Butler. "46 seconds left to play in the first half."
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 14 points. Johnson's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. They set the pick. Here's Butler. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Butler with the jam.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Here's Kobe. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
And what a game for Butler. 18 points and 2 steals as well.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
They've got Pippen. Kobe is out there with Thomas. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Sampson at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And it's Butler missing.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Curry is inside. Thomas is there. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Shots good from Butler.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
For Seattle, they have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The free throw dropped for Butler. Curry against Thomas. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shot to stop the run. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off the shot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. And he slams it one-handed.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Seattle leading by 6. Curry with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the 3 ball is good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Rodman passes to Sampson. And it goes down 2 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Sampson's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Curry against Thomas. Curry's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Shoots the 3. Back to Thomas. Outside Rodman. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And now it's only a 5-point Seattle lead. Thomas with the steal. And here we go. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Curry from deep 3-point range. Curry with another miss. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Thomas kicks to Pippen. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smith with it, picked up by Kobe. Here's Unseld, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, and he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The 3 from Thomas, and he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Unseld. Fires from deep. The 3-pointer is right on target. Ewing's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Thomas, here we go. And that one drops for him.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Knocks it loose. Ewing dishes to Curry. Ewing kicks to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Seattle with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. The screen from Ewing. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. .26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For the lead, Johnson knocks it loose. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Seattle ahead, leading by just one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson is out for Jimmy Butler. Then it's Paul George, and it's Mutombo in at the 5.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Here's Butler. Can't cash in from close range. A 3 from Leonard. The shot will not fall. Seattle goes the other way with it. In the corner, George with it. Hands it from downtown. And Seattle leads by 2. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And now the fast break. George with the ball. Good on the triple. George has got 6 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Inside, unset. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Smith checked in for Butler.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Ewing's checked in for Mutombo. Anthony comes in for George. Butler, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Stephen Curry in for Johnson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them. Butler against Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big foul.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pippen, the pass to Bryant. Rodman with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here we go, all alone. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Thomas goes in. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. They recover it. 4 on the clock. Bryant. No good off the front iron. Seattle leading by 4. Here's Butler. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Curry with the steal. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. Seattle calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well we got the point across.
Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the limit.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Leonard, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. 1:46 left in the game. Thomas with the ball. Butler covering. Thomas kicks to Bryant. To tie it up. The shot's good. Kobe's got 4 points now on the court.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Curry. Clock is at 3. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Rodman.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside Thomas. Outside Rodman. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Butler pass it to Anthony. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. Curry with a wide open look. It's money from deep. seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Curry. Thomas kicks to Rodman.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Butler goes in. Seattle calls timeout. They're in front by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here.